Hey everybody, this is Andrew the Moo. This is Chapter 14, The Mayor's Madhouse of Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. And I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, I had to re-record this because the first recording of it turned out to be very, very, very low quality, and so didn't quite work out well for me. And so what you want to do starting out is you want to leave out of the vampire's home. And once you've left out of the vampire's house, what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to make our way. Come on. The camera sometimes just doesn't want to work with me. Move around this way, and we're going to notice the fact that once we enter through this door, that the camera is going to do something, or rather, the camera is going to do something for us. It's going to show us where we need to go. Yeah, you notice the ladder there and the hole there, and, you know, we've kind of been there before. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to head this away, and being very careful of those as I just walk by it without a care in the world. One thing you might want to do is if you think you're going to get hit, you can just tap the circle button and dodge around. And, you know, walk past the stairs here. And don't go through the fence that's over there, but rather make a right turn. No giants that want to attack us now. And go ahead and switch over here, because there are 5 of these guys that I'm going to have to deal with. Oops, wrong button. And we swap back, and let's fight against these guys. And being very careful not to move up too far, because of the fact that, I somehow made it through there unscathed. I have no idea how I did that, but I'm actually quite happy that I was able to do so. And I didn't do so just then, but there's another one that's hidden away. If you're not careful, you're gonna find it. But we decimated through that fairly quickly. Dropped the package. No, don't switch over like that, and then switch back and beat him up. You know, a few hits and he's gone. And then make your way up to the fence that's right over here, and we're going to make our way to the mayor's house. And before we do, you know, what we're going to do in a few moments, we're going to talk a little bit about the mayor and his voice actor, but first, let's fight against a few creatures. Go ahead and run over this way, because of the fact that you're going to have a few of these guys to deal with. There are 2 to 3 that you're going to have to deal with. And notice the fact that, you know, kind of dodging around, yeah. And whoop, yeah, that's right. I actually did well as far as against that creature. And there should be another one right over here, and I got hit. I also kind of goofed up. Oh, I'm apparently staring at a point where he can block me, you know, incoming backwards attacks. Can I hit him? Nope. So I lost out on that, but he's going to swing around, but we should be able to take him out quite easily. Now, once we've done that, we'll gather the health, we'll gather the other piece, and look at this. It looks like there should be, you know, there's indentations. It looks like there's something that's missing there, and so let's start out by adding a few things to it. I don't want to meander around, and I keep forgetting to get energy. You know, I guess it's good that I haven't really had use for said energy. But, I really need to be careful for that, because I don't want to end up dying. Alright. Come on. I really wish there was an easier way to get these. Instead of having to just kind of go back to the inventory, pick the item, go back to the inventory. We've really got some Resident Evil vibes going on here as far as the way this is done.
Huh? Up here! Please help! What? Help!
Alright, and so we have protected the mayor, or not protected the mayor, he is up there, and we can enter into the house now. Now, just going ahead and mentioning this, the voice of the mayor, I realized it sounded very familiar, and it didn't dawn on me. You know, even after looking up the characters and, you know, their voice actors in the movie and in the game, it never dawned on me who he was. You want to go through this hole right here and then make your way to the left. We're going to fight some enemies as I talk about the voice of the mayor. The voice of the mayor in this game and in the movie is, hi trick-or-treats. No. All right. Nope, nope. Dodge, 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 dodge around. Don't get hit by the skeleton. And, again, as I was saying, the voice of the mayor in this game and in the movie is, no, I'm getting hit. No, bad. Is Glenn Shadix. I'm assuming that's his name. You know, in the last playthrough of this, I didn't do this poorly against these creatures, but what can you do? You just keep fighting and hope that you can do something quite well to them. But anyway, Glenn Shadix. Now, you may not be familiar with that name, and you may be going right now, who in the world is Glenn Shadix, and why should I care about him, Moo? Well, Glenn Shadix, you know, again, may not sound too familiar to you, but he was the voice of Otho. Not the voice of Otho, he was Otho in the movie Beetlejuice. And if you haven't seen Beetlejuice before, let me recommend it. It's very, very good movie. I've heard talks in the past of a remake of the movie. Don't know if they're actually going to pull that off or not. Be very careful going through there. You can easily fall off. And you see the X, you know, how it looks like there's broken boards. If you walk on that, you're going to fall through, so be very careful. But if you want something that's a little bit more modern, you'll find out after the cutscene.
Mayor, are you okay?
Jack, oh, you don't know how happy I am to see your skull. I thought I'd be stuck here forever.
Do you know where the holiday door is hidden in this residential area?
I saw some of Oogie's goons up on my roof. I wouldn't be surprised if they had it with them.
You'd better climb down from here and evacuate to someplace safe.
Thank you, Jack. Good luck.
You can go through there if you want to, and it'll lead you to a barrel, but we don't want to do that. You know, I also just noticed the fact that Glenn Shadix is dead. And so you go through here, and we now have the ability to fight against some creatures. Well, we had the ability to fight earlier, but what I mean is you got an area in here where you can easily get your combo rank up, and you're going to want to do that here. Try to go. Well, I did not get my combo rank up. In fact, I completely messed that up. You know, not going to have a good combo rank for this round, probably, but it won't be the worst thing in the world. Again, I said, if you want something more modern, he also did the voice of Monsieur Mala. Yeah, there's a creature there. I'm so not messing with that. A voice of Monsieur Mala for the 2005-2016 Titans. He actually passed away in 2010 in Birmingham, Alabama, and he's from Bessemer, Alabama. Not too terribly far from my old hometown. But what you want to do is, now that we've done this, you want to go through this door over here, and go ahead and don't worry about about going too fast here. You can kind of take your time there if you want to. That guy is not going to get you. Go through the door and we hit the end of the level. Now, since I've already gotten the A ranking in this because of the messed up thing, I didn't have to worry too much about what would happen. Hey, we still got another A ranking, 2 seconds, shorter. We didn't get a good combo that I wanted, or the, the exclamation point count, but, frankly, again, kind of the fact that I've already done this, I've already gotten the A. I don't know if it's going to show me the figurine. The figurine is of the mayor, and so, that's one of those things to kind of deal with. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next chapter. The next chapter is a boss fight, and I will see you at the beginning of it. And here we are at Chapter 15, Rooftop Rumble, and we have the opportunity to fight against all three of the ghoulish children, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, the minions of Oogie Boogie. And while we're fighting these, I want to talk about one of the voice actresses. Well, I said one of the voice actresses. She's the only voice actress among these three. But I didn't realize something.
Well, well, if it isn't the three little pranksters again. You're not still working for Oogie, are you?
We're not working, we're playing!
And winning! Another round, Jack?
As if you had a choice!
It's time you three learned all games must come to an end. Especially this one.
Alright, we'll talk about Kath Soucie in just a moment as we go into this boss battle. You see those? Shut up, little kids. I will beat you. You know, show some respect to the Pumpkin King. I didn't realize this, but the woman that did the voice acting for Sally and Shock in this game, Kath Soucie, also did a lot of voice acting for the characters that I knew as a child. You know, I was a huge fan of Tiny Toon Adventures when I was a kid. One of my favorite cartoons in the whole wide world. Hey, I knocked that back. That was pretty cool, actually. You know, one of my favorite cartoons growing up, after school every day, I would go and, yeah, go ahead and charge me. You know, I would, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, hit him hard, and that one actually, nope, okay. You know, I'd watch Tiny Toon Adventures. She was the voice of Fifi LaFume and of Little Sneezer. Didn't know that. She's the voice of Dexter's mother. In Dexter's Laboratory, sorry about that. You know, she did a lot of voice acting for cartoons. She was also the voice of Janine Melman in, taking some, you know, I was doing good as far as dodging a moment ago, and now I'm just taking unneeded damage. Kind of disappointed in myself. But, yeah, so, I mean, she's been involved in voice acting for a long time. So, you know, just didn't recognize that. Alright, once you beat those guys, you get to contend with all three of them at the same time. Now, this is the point where, if you can at all help it, you're going to want to grab this and throw it into one of them because it will do some damage. And you want to pick up health and things of that nature as you can get it. Dodge. No, that wasn't dodging. Oh, song time.
2, 1.
And that's the end of song time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. I royally messed up song time just then, didn't I? You can grab them, throw them into each other. That'll hurt them some. You're going to want to... Nope. Because I get the feeling I'm about to be attacked by one of them in just a moment. So, yeah, you can see how quickly they can just do you in because of their attacks and how they attack. I have no idea if I'm going to survive this or not. I'm down to 2 health. No, I'm down to 1.5 health at the moment. I have no idea if I'm going to make it through this without dying. Down to 1 health now. It would be great if one of them were to drop health. You, drop health, or you know, don't drop health. 1 hit and I'm gone. Drop health, yay! So I've got the feeling that, you know, I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to get an A on this, but it's not looking like I'll be able to because of the fact that, well, I've been messing all of this up. Let's try this again with less failure. Or we can mess that up a 3rd time, or 2nd time. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this or not without dying. I'm hoping that I can do something. Good grief! Okay. Alright. Try to make it the best I can through this. All I can do, and I get hit by a broom. Shock is probably, you know, Shock and Barrel are probably the more annoying ones to fight against at the moment. Because they're going to attack you like they did when you fought against them by themselves. Alright, so Lock is trying to lock on me. I can beat him up, but at least I got some health out of it. Alright, health is where I'm going to fail right now. Health is where I'm going to really fail at the moment. And, okay. Alright, so I'm going to try not to fail this time on the music. I'm looking down to make sure I don't completely mess up.
When this town is back to normal, do you really want the blame?
Mr. Oogie, this is so much fun.
I'm going to mess up again. Well, again, on my practice runs, I did so well on this. And by so well, I just mean the fact that I didn't completely goof up every few seconds. Oh, but that's what happens when you're talking to a microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Problems arise, and they're beaten at least. So there's that.
Now it's time to really teach you three a lesson. Who's first?
Jack!
Trick or treat!
Looks like he really fell for that one.
Whoa! Soul robber! Phew, what a day this has been. What's this place?
And we're back. We've got the door to Independence Day. You know, the holiday where we celebrate the aliens and how they tried to destroy the world, and how, you know, through the power of Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith, and we cannot forget, actually I can forget about the guy that flew his plane into the alien mothership. Name is on the tip of my tongue. He's been arrested recently. But anyway, it's the holiday we celebrate when that happened. So we exit out of this, and we now go to the screen where I can see how I failed. How'd I do with time? Did I get a decent time bonus at least? You know, time.
Clear time.
I got an A, combo.
Combo.
I got a B, damage.
Damage.
I got a B, exclamation point count. I got a C because I kept messing up on it.
Nightmare.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to redo this one and see what I can do and try to figure out how I can, try to beat them and get the exact score.